Yeah, you got chat back now. Got to wait for some people to get back in. You're going to miss the building now. Welcome back, and you may type. This building, yeah, sorry, the chat was off, innit? This building is a Spirella building. They used to make women's underwear. Look at the size of the place. Hang on, it's huge. Look, you've got a building here, buildings there. It's massive. And then over the road, you've got quite a recent building, probably about 40 years old, the Letchworth station. So we are walking down a place called, it really is a massive building. It goes right the way back as well. It's about 4 up, and it was one of the best employers in Letchworth Garden City in the UK. And they used to take their employees on holidays, you know, day trips to the seaside. They'd like charter a whole train or something and take them. So what are we looking at now? So over that way is a place called Norton Common. You can just see the greenery over there. That's Norton Common. That's a bit like Central Park in Letchworth, you know, like in America, except it's the size of, let's wait for it, 20 football pitches. You've been watching that. Right guys, where should I go? So I walk down the long Icknield Way. This is Icknield Way down here, one of the longest roads in the UK. Or should I walk that way down bed? I've made my mind up. It's been a really lovely day. I've done it. I'm trying to do about 10 miles walking a day. It's a bit dodgy for me crossing here. I'm not getting wiped out on my live stream. They come around this corner quite quickly. So it's either just jump out and hope you don't get killed, I think. That's looking good. There you go. Let's have a look at the... So yeah, strike. Let's show you the back of the Spirella. So this is the back of that building. And there used to be, over the back there, even that way, even more buildings, but they've demolished them to put the car park in. But it's a beautiful building. Try and keep still. So yeah, this is I don't know if that's in mirror writing to you. Bedford Road. Just try and switch the camera. How's that? Is that better? See if that didn't mess the camera up. I like this road as well. Look at the lovely trees we get. Look how many trees we got down this road. Let's wait for the camera. There you go. Can't really see how many there are. What about if I, there you go, you can see more now. So initially when I came on the stream, there was no chatting allowed for some reason. And that's about the 4th time I tried to do the chat. So this here, 2 people, and I lost 3 of me likes as well because I started the stream again, unless someone unliked. So I will tell you about my day today. I got up out of bed this morning and it was 3 degrees centigrade, proper freezing, mate. So I had a banana. Hello, Petro. had a banana, made a cup of coffee. Oh, I'm doing really, really well. It's actually getting rather dark here. You're just getting up and I'm getting ready to go. We'll get to where I am now in a minute. So I went to the doctors and all they wanted was my blood pressure. I've been checking my blood pressure for about a month now, making it all up. Hang on a minute, Strike. And then all I had to do, sitting in the doctors, was send an email from my app, the CSV file. So that wasted my time and that other person's time. And we just got to see, they got to work it out now. And I showed a graph to show what she goes, they're going to have to work out the underlying rate. And I'm like, well, it's there on the graph. You don't have to do any math. So then I caught a train. We're all going to get locked in our homes again tomorrow. And I went to Morrison's and purchased silicone sealant, 2 types. One that's clear to go along the floor in my bathroom, around the edge, and one to go around the bath. Because Bradley, who absolutely loves the rain or the showers, managed to flood the kitchen worktops because our bathroom's above the kitchen. So we got all holes appearing in our ceiling now. Then I went for lunch at the Cornish Pasty Cafe. And I had 2 cups of tea, can of Diet Pepsi, something else, I don't know. And I had chili con carne, rice, and a side salad. And I bought a few of my friends, you know, cups of tea and coffees and other bits and pieces. That, you know, just for thanking them for coming along. Then I went to Hitchin Market. No, Hitchin Market, what are you talking about? I went to the market in Stevenage and bought some sweeties, lettuce sweets. And I bought some lettuce, like hard candy. And I bought my friend some honeycomb, a bit like crunchy bars, lumps. Gobstopper for Bradley, he loves them. They're 50p, big ones like that. Oh. What else did I get? And then I went into a computer shop and bought another fan, because for some reason people are running out of fans now for computers. 120mm one. Oh, has he got it? Oh my gosh, I've just got a message saying Simon's got my fencing. I didn't know he was going to get it. I'll message her later. Just fixed my fence. Now I've got to pay 100 quid for another one. In your own car, that's just proper madness, isn't it? In your own car. Oh, I don't like what I can see here. This, they built I don't know how long this is being made. Just let these people go past. But this over here, see if we can get it in the picture. This here is an extension, and they took up pretty much the school field goes around the back, around the back. I don't know what it's like around the back. That's a shame they built that there. I don't know how long that's been there, but they do it where we live. We got a school and they've just built over all the playground and everything, as if kids don't have fun anymore. But we used to get into trouble for hiding down there. Where is it? Near the bendy tree. Where's the bendy tree? Let's keep going. I can't see the bendy tree. That. Hiding in the bushes in the corner. You get the teachers come and want to beat you. You're not, the area's out of bounds. Let me read what it says. So then the next thing I've done is I've caught the train. How is Simon doing? Which Simon? How long have I been walking? Apart from sitting in the cafes, I've been walking since 9:30 a.m. and it's 4:30, so that's 9, 10, 11, 12, 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'd say 6 hours. So let's be fair, including sitting down in the train, I've been walking for 5 hours. And I'm going to keep walking. Because I'm walking about a mile now from the railway station, maybe a little bit further. I know. It's a lot of walking, isn't it? But I'm aiming to do 10 miles minimum a day. No, that's a bit much, isn't it? Maybe 7, 8 miles a day would be better. What's that in kilometres? I don't know. A long way. So this is kids can't show them. You'd be dead already, would you? So this is Wilbury Junior School. I used to go there when I was a kid. Walk up that alley and get the crap beaten out of me by the bullies. So lovely people, aren't they? I used to think when I was a lad that I'd want a house like these. See these houses? And now I'm all grown up, I realise they ain't worth buying because they cost so much money and you have to pay a higher tax rate just to live in them. So a house like this will cost you £30, £40 a week just in council tax. And because they're quite old, they're not very energy efficient either. So I'm happy with my lovely posh new home that's falling to bits because it's made of plasterboard and breeze blocks. So what about in your country? Does everyone just, instead of having a beautiful area to look at when they're at their home, are they just like this? I mean, that's just overgrown with blackberries. We are going past Tesco's Express. Got to be quiet now. So we'll go out tomorrow for exercise, and I bet you everywhere's empty. You know it. Look at that beautiful view. Look. There you go. Get that stupid car out the way. So this house over here, I think this is and it's not Birdshill, Elderfield. This is called Elderfield. That have been built. So here, yeah, we used to take a shortcut before the gates were put up, obviously. And over there is Wilbury Junior School. We used to like jump over the fence and get a beating off the teachers if they caught us. You're not allowed to beat up school kids anymore, the teachers, so they get away with it back then. And here, I lived here for a while, on this bit here. Me and Kylie, my boy's mum, Bradley and Barry's mum, we lived in a caravan in there for a good few months, and I'll tell you what, it's the best place. I really enjoyed it. So I had to run an electric cable out, used the shower and the bath. I think I used the bath. So I can't remember. But yeah, that was a nice... Didn't really sit inside because my mum had a boyfriend and he was horrible. Didn't like him. Terry or something. Horrible man. And then over there, I'm not going to say his name, he had an argument with his wife what was it, 1991? Got a shotgun out and threatened to shoot her. So he went to prison. And Janet lives there. Which house am I pointing to? In that house. She was a party gal, she was. I mean, I don't know how old she was, maybe, let me think. But in her late, she would be in her late 30s, old Janet. Dancing on the tables in her knickers. And that's before she even left her home. They used to get like bottles of cheap wine. Can you get drunk as a... Hang on. Can you get drunk as a skunk? Are skunks drunk? So yeah, this is... Did I say Elderfield? This is Elderfield. I've forgotten the name of that road that we were walking down. Oh well. Mate. Well, we're going out a place called Monksland now. But you can listen. You can't hear it, but I can actually hear the A1 motorway from here. But it's at a level where you can't hear it unless you're really, really quiet. But pretty much everywhere in Letchworth or Sandy or anywhere close by, it's just a constant roar. You know, like when you put your head on a seashell, yeah. That's what it's like. It's nasty. There's not really much to say about this hill. But I used to live up here when I was a child, up the top of this hill. And I can remember walking up here when I was maybe 7, 8 years old. And I don't think you can really see how steep it is. But if you look at the angle of the houses as you go up, you can see they're like stepping up. Can you see the roofs? They like go up. So they're going up quite a lot as you go up the hill. Quite a lot. It's good, isn't it? And a funny fact of this area is, I'm not sure if they do it, these are owned by a company called Howard Cottage. And one of the rules of living in this street was you had to have a gate. Like that has a gate. You see, look at a gate. Oh, you can't see. There it is, look, a gate. You had to have a gate and you had to have a privet hedge. No other hedge at all. It had to be a privet hedge. So, like this. That's a privet hedge. Can you see it? And you were never, ever, ever allowed to park on the grass verge. Yeah, you would get fined. You'd have someone banging on your door telling you to move your car off the grass. So if you took your gate down, your privet hedge, and your car was on the pavement, on the grass, you would be in dire trouble. And your neighbours would be like, naughty, naughty. And also, when you look up this road, can you see how many cars there are? Evening. So yeah, now you've got cars going up both sides on this street. Well, in the 1970s, you'd more likely have a couple of cars. No, one line of cars, that was it. And they all were facing uphill as well. They all parked on the left. See, I could tell you so much boring stuff, wouldn't I? But now, some people, if you're posh, you had a driveway. Or the end houses, which we're going to see now, all the end houses have like a little driveway between them, and they'd have a garage at either side. That doesn't seem like many people have got that now. The houses that step forward don't always have them. You see, the hill's getting steep now. Woo! So yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to end my stream now. Let me have a look. 20 minutes. Yeah, I'm going to end my stream. Unless you give me some quick questions if you've got time. because I don't want to show you where I'm going because it's not my house. I don't know whether they'd want me broadcasting where they live. So I'll give you 1 minute to get spanking that keyboard. Come on. And give me some likes, you lovely people. How can you resist my charm? Who founded Oh, some geezer called Howard Ebenezer. Howard Ebenezer, I think. Or Ebenezer Howard. He was the first... This was the first garden city in the world, I think. And like the law was that you had to have trees planted. And you know what he built? This is beautiful. The houses are nice. You've got massive gardens up here. And the beautiful thing, how he's designed it, they can't build other houses on top of the gardens. I mean, look at these front gardens. They are massive. Oh, look. Plenty of space. And you go out the back and it's like 2 or 3 times the length. I mean, it's not ginormous, but it's better than living in a dump, isn't it? But yeah, it just looks beautiful when you walk down here, apart from the cars. There is one bad point about living here, up the top. Flipping flies and midges in the summer. Because it's at the top of a hill. Do you want to see how steep the hill is? Look. You can't really see, can you? I'll put this level with the lamppost. It's sort of... The hill's like that. So look, about like that. So now I'm up the top. My feet are at the height of... above the height of the house at the bottom of the hill, so that gives you an idea of it. But yeah, the thing is, you like with people parking, it looks disgusting. Look, this is meant to be all grass, and when you treat an area like that where you live, look, there's another bit like that. If you live in an area where it's okay to just make stuff look crappy, then other people start making it look crappy, and in the end it just falls bits. But this road is actually stayed quite nice, and I think most of all the rubbish just blows down the hill. What do you reckon? So I'm gonna go. So yeah, look up Letchworth Garden City, Hertfordshire, UK, and you'll find that the man who invented this town, absolutely amazing. And it was such a beautiful idea, and I just wish that some other towns had the same principle, because we've got enough land to build houses, but they just cram as much as they can in now in the smallest of areas. So on that note, whew, that was a long walk. On that note, it looks flat on the camera, doesn't it? I am going to go. Oh, before I go, the reason there's no balloon videos is not that I haven't done any. I've been getting new tripods for the camera, like proper quality professional one. Upgrading my PC, and I'm waiting for some parts so that I can edit properly and also be at home. So now we got lockdown coming. I probably will stream 2 or 3 times a day as well, a week, sorry. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, something like that. Even possibly a 24-hour stream again, so you can watch the fishes. And I'm really sorry that I didn't bring my tripods with me. Oh, before I go, that house, let me get the finger. Get my finger right on that. So the triangle at the front, and then the next triangle, I was in bed and there was a thunderstorm, and I slept in that house. Two windows down. It's a bit dark, isn't it? 2 windows down at the back of the house. So just over there, flipping lightning struck that house, and oh my gosh, it was so loud. It was like almost, it scared the life out of me. So that's the closest I've ever been to. And I'm actually going in the house where my first girlfriend ever lived, but she doesn't live anymore, and she was called Ema. And just for a quick bit of gossip about me, she used to walk to school with me every day, and she'd give me a marmalade sandwich, and I hated it. It was disgusting, but she was my girl and I ate it for her. So if you're watching, Ema, say hello. And you guys, and be good, and I will see you Friday, okay, on a live stream for definite. See ya. I don't know how to. Oh, we've done this thing where we can't end the stream again. Do you remember when we couldn't do this before, where there was no end stream button? Hang on a minute, let's see if we can do it. Yeah.